Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Rod coming at you from Points Blank Travel. I want to welcome everybody to the channel. Hey, if you're thinking about credit cards, points, and miles, and traveling domestically or internationally for free or a little money out of your pocket, please do me a favor, subscribe to the channel. If you like the video, if you hear something you like, please hit the like button below. But I do want to get away from travel and credit cards and points today, and I want to talk about something that's very near and dear to my heart, and that is passive income. You know, I was watching a couple of videos over the last couple of days, and I've been really thinking about it. And one thing that people don't tend to do is keep their money employed. Treat your money like an employee. Make your money always work for you. If you're an employer, you want your employees working for you. Well, the way I look at it, my money is an employee, and I always want to keep my money working for me. One of the things I was thinking about, whether it's the stock market, whether it's real estate, whether it's other businesses, find somewhere to put your money. You know, you can put your money in a savings account, and I can tell you right now, the average savings account get like 0.005% interest. They do have these online accounts. I know I have an account with Ally. I have an account with American Express Bank. I have an account with Discover Bank. I have an account with Goldman Sachs Bank. And I'm getting somewhere between, probably I think the most 1.9%. They had got up to about 2.25%, but they are starting to scale that back a little bit. And I really don't care because I don't keep that much money in a savings account. One thing I notice about big banks and savings accounts, you know, the people that are paying you 0.005, what they're doing, you're putting your money in a savings account and you're building a nest egg, but these big banks are taking your money and flipping it, making thousands of dollars while you're making literally pennies, or should I say kibbles and bits. I don't know how many people remember that commercial. I think it was a cat food, dog food, something like that, but kibbles and bits. I don't care about kibbles and bits. I want chunks. I want large amounts of money. And when I speak of chunks, this year alone, and I looked at it today, my top 3 holdings, and I have about 50 different stocks. I don't have I have 50 different stocks in my portfolio, and my top 3, 94%, 85%, and 81% return year to date on these 3 stocks. I'll do a future video and maybe get into these individual stocks. I really don't like to give advice on investing on which stocks to buy because, like anyone else, I roll the dice when I do this. But it's nowhere near 0.005. It's nowhere even near the 1.9% with these savings accounts. I have a firm philosophy. Don't invest $1 you can't afford to lose. So whenever I invest, I make sure I'm not worried about it. You know, I review my stocks every single day, anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes. And one thing I do when I'm looking at it, and I have an app on my phone, I have a program on my computer, my laptop, even if a stock lost money, I focus on what's in the green. If it's in the green, it made money. If it's in the red, it lost money. I don't even look at the stocks that are in the red. I only look at what's in the green, what made money for that day. Now, there is one exception to this rule, and there have been times where all of my stocks were in the red. I forgot what happened that day, but everything was in the red. And I actually looked at them to see which ones lost the least amount of money. When I have these reviews, and I call them portfolio reviews, financial reviews, whatever you want to call them, ROD reviews. When I have these reviews, I want to keep it positive. So even if I lost money on every stock in my portfolio, I'm only going to focus on the ones that lost the least amount of money. I don't care about what lost X amount of percent or X amount of dollars. I want to focus on the ones that lost the least percentage and maybe look at a trend of what's going on, or maybe invest more money into that. Now, there are times when I look at which one is going down rapidly and I never sell. I always hold it. I never sell it. There's probably been since I've really been in the right direction. I don't sell stock, I buy and hold. So I don't really worry about that. One thing I want to talk about, always keep your money in motion. Always keep your money moving. Don't. I remember the days I grew up in Arkansas where people put their money on a mattress. They go buy a CD, put it in a savings account. No one knew about the stock market. I was looking at it today, and today in one of my accounts, talking about passive income. I can't sit up here and say make money while you sleep because I was wide awake at work. I was up $487 in one account. I am looking at other things right now. I just made a small investment yesterday, should I say last night, in a real estate venture I had been looking at. I made that move last night. I have been looking at it about 4 months, finally made the move, so I'm excited about that. One thing I want to talk about, when you get into investing, not if, but when. Not if, but when. Because if you're watching this video, I want to talk about when you're going to get into it. There is an investment tool that I want to talk to people about that are just beginning. But with me, I invest at least at a minimum. My major investments are 3 times per month. Every time I get paid, and that's 3 times a month. The 5th, the 10th, the 20th, when I get paid, I'm investing. I'm making major investments. But believe it or not, every day, whether it's 28 days or 29 days in February, 30 days in other months, or 31 days in the remainder months, I invest at a minimum of $5 a day every day. And I'm going to do a future video and tell you how I do that, what I used to do that, and I'm still building my passive income. At the end of the day, I'm trying to build a legacy. At one point, I was more concerned with building a nest egg for retirement. Now, I'm thinking about my grandsons. I'm thinking about my daughters. I'm thinking about their kids. I want to build a legacy. I don't know what I'll be doing, but when I'm long gone, I want people to still be enjoying the fruits of Rod's labor. Not the fruit, not singular, but the fruits of my labor. Hope everybody have a great evening. Again, always remember, shoot for the moon. And if you don't make it, you'll be amongst the stars. Have a good evening, everyone.